So hello guys everyone, it's me Amit after a long time. Actually मैले भिडियो बनाउन टाइम नै पाएन like whenever like anyone like comments on below my videos, so मलाई जहिले टाइम मिल्दा म रेस्पोन्ड गर्छु नि गर्छु सो एक्चुअली हजुरले थम्बनेल हेरिसक्नु भएको होला यो भिडियोमा I'm going to express about the detailed video regarding the application process for bachelors as well as the masters in China. And as I'm speaking Nepali, so obviously it's from Nepal. So and also the one more thing is that there is no any consultancy required for like applying in China. हजुरहरूले हेर्नुभयो होला कति कन्सल्टेन्सिज अब नाम के लिने नाम धेरै थाहा छ मलाई 2,000 3,000 डलर नेपाली डलर पैसा लिएर एप्लिकेसन फी अप्लाई गर्ने फीको नाममा त्यति पैसा लिइरहेछन् एन्ड like they are like just applying and just providing their admission notice and they are like going. So why you were like paying like so much amount of huge money to the pay नै गरे हुँदैन कि that much amount you can like it will be like useful for yourself, isn't it? So त्यो पैसा त हजुरलाई काम लाग्छ नि, पैसा किन दिनु पर्यो? एउटा अप्लाई मात्र गर्दिनको लागि हजुरले त्यति पैसा दिनु पर्ने? लाइक द मोस्ट अफ द थिङ एउटा के छ कि एउटा मिसकन्सेप्सन छ कि लाइक सपोज कन्सल्टेन्सीहरूले के भनिरहेछ मलाई त धेरै भाइ बहिनीले कुरा गर्छ लाइक मच मोर स्टुडेन्ट्स लाइक एन्ड दे आर लाइक एक्चुअली टेलिङ मी द्याट कि कन्सल्टेन्सीले भन्छ 2-3 हजार डलर लिन्छ एन्ड दे विल प्रोभाइड यु फुल स्कलरसिप फर अल 4 इयर विथ स्टाइपेन्ड. एन्ड एज अ थिङ्क लाइक इट्स लाइक मैले अर्को भिडियोमा पनि भन्दै इट्स लाइक इट्स नट ओबियस कन्सल्टेन्सी चाइनामा लाइक देयर इज नो करप्सन राइट. लाइक सम कन्सल्टेन्सी टोल्ड यु द्याट हाम्रो मान्छे छ युनिभर्सिटीमा एन्ड लाइक मिलाइदिन्छु भनेर त्यस्तो मिलाउने कामै हुँदैन. इट्स अल डिपेन्ड्स अन यु लाइक हजुर कन्सल्टेन्सीले हजुरसँग पैसा लिए पनि लाइक सब हजुर इन्जिनियरिङ मेजरमा मेडिसिन मेजरमा हजुर अगर जानु भइरहेछ भने यु हेभ टु गिभ द इन्ट्रान्स, यु हेभ टु गिभ द इन्टरभ्यू. सो यु आर गिभिङ द इन्ट्रान्स बाई योर सेल्फ, यु आर इन्टरभ्युइङ by yourself to the interviewer taken by the university. So what the consultancy is doing over there, just applying and taking the money. So obviously it's not a good thing. So in this video म त्यही एप्लिकेसन प्रोसेसहरुको अनि के गर्ने अनि बिचमा भन्छु कन्सल्टेन्सीले कसरी खुवाउने कामहरु गर्छन् त्यो पनि भन्छु यस भिडियोमा सो भिडियो स्टार्ट गर्नभन्दा अगाडि एउटा रिक्वेस्ट गर्न चाहन्छु लाइक एक्जाल भएको होला लाइक सो प्लिज अब सब्सक्राइब हानिदिनु च्यानल. अनि इफ केही क्वेसन छ भने लास्टमा म एउटा टिप पनि दिनेछु के कसरी गर्ने भनेर लाइक यु क्यान अल्सो एक्चुअली म अहिले बिदामा आएको छु नेपाल सो इफ यु गाइज लाइक वान्ट टु मिट वी क्यान ह्याभ लाइक गुगल मिटमा लाइक अफलाइन कुरा पनि गर्न सकिन्छ लाइक इफ यु हेभ एनी कन्फ्युजन लाइक जस्ट कमेन्ट बिलो और आई विल अल्सो लाइक गिभ माई कन्ट्याक्ट इन द लास्ट अफ द भिडियो. सो यु क्यान जस्ट you can go ahead with this video and you will get my contact, so you can directly contact me over there and I'll also like share something over you and which will be beneficial for you and for me as well. So let's just start the video. So first of all let's talk about the bachelor, and then after talking about, so this video is going to be a little bit long because I'm going to tell about the bachelors as well as the masters. So first of all let's talk about the intakes, right? So basically there are basically and ultimately there is only one intake, that is a September intake. Like हाम्रो नेपालमा like academic year कहिले सुरु हुन्छ? वैशाखमा सुरु हुन्छ So academic year is began from the September intake in China actually. So and for the September intake the application open will be from December, January देखि open हुन्छ and it will be like up to July को इन्डसम्म application ओपन हुन्छ. लाइक अहिले जुलाई सक्यो, आई मिन सरी जुनको इन्डसम्म, नट जुलाई, मिड जुलाईसम्म मेबी कुनै युनिभर्सिटीले लाइक मेबी कुनै लाइक ल्याङ्ग्वेज प्रोग्रामहरुको लागि, मेबी अरू कुनै प्रोग्रामहरुको लागि, मेबी सम युनिभर्सिटिज लाइक जुलाईको इन्डसम्म अर मिड जुलाईसम्म डेडलाइन हुन सक्छ. सर मोस्टली इन एभरेज युनिभर्सिटीले लाइक फर द सेप्टेम्बर इन्टेक, लाइक एनी इयर फर द सेप्टेम्बर इन्टेक, लाइक एप्लिकेसन ओपन फ्रम डिसेम्बर जनवरी टु लाइक टु जुन एट द इन्ड, लाइक जुनको इन्डसम्म मात्र हुन्छ एप्लिकेसन. सो लाइक अहिले जुन सकिसकेर चाहिँ लाइक सम अफ युनिभर्सिटी हेभ लाइक स्टिल ओपन देयर एप्लिकेसन पोर्टल, बट आई अलवेज रिकमेन्ड टु अप्लाई फ्रम डिसेम्बर टु एज अर्ली एज यु अप्लाई. लाइक हजुरले त्यहाँ चाइनामा के भन्छ फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्भ हुन्छ कि, लाइक हजुरले जल्दी छिटो अप्लाई गर्दा स्कलरसिप पाउने चान्सेसहरू बढी हुन्छ कि. So this is about the intake, right? So I always recommend everyone to apply for the September intake because there is a lot of scholarship seats for everyone. Yeah. And now let's talk about the university selection. Like most of the guys, like seniors and juniors, ask like how to choose the university. So basically अब युनिभर्सिटी कसरी चुज गर्ने भने आफ्नोमा डिपेन्ड गर्छ कि हजुर अब कस्तो युनिभर्सिटीमा चाहनुहुन्छ. इट्स डिपेन्ड अपन यर सिचुएसन, इट्स डिपेन्ड अपन यर फाइनेन्सियल कन्डिसन, इट्स डिपेन्ड अपन यर like you want to live in a city or you want to live in a, like where you want to live. Like actually it's totally depends on you. So you can search basically like that way the university, and also your major, like where there is your major or not, specific major which you are looking for in the university. त्यो मेजर छ कि नै त्यो हेर्नु पर्यो होइन. लाइक त्यो मेजर इङ्ग्लिस टर्चमा छ कि चाइनिज टर्चमा छ त्यो हेर्नु पर्यो. एन्ड वेदर यु आर लाइक गोइङ टु सेटिस्फाई विथ द युनिभर्सिटी स्कलरसिप or you want to apply for the government scholarship, CSC scholarship. So it depend upon you. As मैले त्यो भिडियोमा पनि भनेको थिएँ, CSC scholarship as like 5 years हुन्छ, and most probably university scholarship 4 years हुन्छ, because in the university scholarship you are going to complete your degree in 4 years within English taught, if you go in English taught. But in the CSC, if you are applying for the Chinese, and then obviously it will take 5 years, but in the first year you have to pass SSK 4, and your all major or your like degree or your degree, like all the courses will be going to in Chinese taught for the CSC. But in English taught you have the courses for the SSK 4, but you have like 4 years, you can easily pass it, not a big deal. But yeah, also like some of the students are asking me like like if we are applying for the English test. So most probably English like 6 months IELTS ma hoina, but I recommend like IELTS ma त्यति पैसा पनि लाग्दो रहेछ कि, and like it will take a long time. So you can take a Duolingo test. Actually Duolingo is like so simple. You can just take the 3 hour and you can just take by your phone or by your laptop. So it will be very easy to take a Duolingo from your phone. And yeah, you can take a Duolingo, or maybe some university like Wave, if you like just email them, like we have like email the MOE, you know, medium of instruction, medium of instruction from your high school, like, or from your college, like that. In my university or in my college, high school, I study in the English level, so it's a basically full English level environment. So you can just ask for the Wave for the English, so they will probably Wave, or you can have a IELTS or English test for this requirement. Yeah. Now yeah, so now let's talk about the materials what you require for the. Obviously you require the high school transcripts and your ECA, extracurricular activities. Like China not only focus on the academic thing. Actually China focus on all of the things like academic, regular, like where you like fight in the national or international platform. So it will be like more beneficial for you to get the scholarship, because you have the ECA things, and also as good as like GPA. So it will be good. Yes, like some of university, like some of major depend upon like suppose your GPA is like 2.9, and you want to apply for like highest major, right? Like good major, aerospace or aeronautics. So 2.9 is like actually very less GPA as compared to the going in a top university with that GPA. So it will be very, very difficult for you to go with that GPA on that course, because like university always look for the freshers, like with a good GPA, with a good student. Like why they will give you the good scholarship? Because you don't have good GPA, you are not studying good. So obviously they will hire a good student, right? So it's obvious thing, you can understand by yourself. And regarding the requirements, right, different university have different requirements. Like अब different university different requirements are like मैले भने नि हजुर कुन युनिभर्सिटीमा जानुहुन्छ, and here you don't need to go any consultancy, right? You can just view the consultancy के गर्छ, त्यो युनिभर्सिटीको वेबसाइटमा जान्छ, गुगलमा जानु, वेबसाइटमा जानु, and you can just directly view the requirements and everything. And the one thing is that there was a guy who called me like, दाइ युनिभर्सिटीले अप्लाई गर्नेको नाममा मलाई 1 लाख रुपियाँ लियो, 1 लाख रुपियाँ लियो, like 1 lakh rupees NRS. धेरै भयो नि, like for the maximum होइन application fees around 600 to 400 RMB, 400 minimum 400 and maximum 600 RMB, like which is nearly equals to like 500 is equals to 10,000. So it's nearly about 10 to 12 13,000 between Nepalese rupees per university to apply. So if you हजुरले 3टा युनिभर्सिटीमा अप्लाई गर्नुभयो भने like it's almost like 13 like below the 14,000, right? So obviously it will be not that much cost that the consultancy will आफूले अप्लाई गर्यो भने द्याट मच कस्ट कहिले गर्दैन. सो हजुरको ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट भयो एज अ मेटेरियल एन्ड स्पेसिफिक मेटेरियल हजुरले होइन युनिभर्सिटीको वेबसाइटबाट पनि हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ होइन. एन्ड लाइक मैले एभरेज डकुमेन्टहरूबाट चाहिँ हजुरले के चाहियो, फर्स्ट अफ अल यो ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट एन्ड द पासपोर्ट इज मेन्डेटरी. हजुरको इफ एज 18 भन्दा बिलो छ यु क्यान मेक अ एउटा डिफ्रेन्ट काइन्ड अफ पासपोर्ट हुन्छ त्यसको लागि. यु क्यान मेक द्याट वान. लाइक सपोज यु गिभन युर हाई स्कुल एक्जाम एन्ड यु डोन्ट हेभ युर ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट राइट नाउ, सो यु क्यान अप्लाई फर द फप्स ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट. यु नो लाइक फप्स ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट काइन्ड अफ ट्रान्सक्रिप्ट लाइक it's given by your high school, like you will be going to pass and this much GPA your high school accept from you, so you can just submit that transcript to your portal of the university in which you are going to enroll in the future. Yeah, that thing. And from Nepal, and also you need one thing, the police report is actually important. Like yeah, police report is actually important to apply. And also and also the English proficiency which I told you. And like documents, like some of university asks for the citizenship, father citizenship, mother citizenship as well. So, like if you are applying for the big top-notch university like Peking, Tsinghua, Behong, like top university, if you are applying then you need that kind of document. But for the document you can just easily view the things from the official website of the university. Don't go through any consultancy, which I always recommend to everyone. And yeah, that's the requirement for the bachelor, right? Yeah, that's the normal requirement for the bachelor. You can just directly apply for a kind of in this way to directly to the university. You don't need any kind of like, there is no that much headache to apply for the bachelors in them. And for the maybe sometimes you have to write your study plan. Some different universities have different study plan, or maybe your study plan or future plan. So you can just use how ChatGPT or DeepSeek, you can just use and have just prompt it over there, and you can just write your story right by yourself, and you can just upload it over here and just give your runs, give your interview. Like some of university, and it's not mandatory actually, some of university will take the interview, some of university will not take the interview. Like it's depend. I told you right, different universities have different rule. So हजुरले त्यसरी गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. And now let's talk about the masters. Like it's a very important thing. पैसाको त्यस्तो खासै गाह्रो छैन. फर द मास्टर्स इज एक्चुअली लिटल बिट डिफिकल्ट. लिटल बिट इट्स नट द्याट मच डिफिकल्ट, बट इट्स लिटल बिट डिफिकल्ट बिकज फर द मास्टर्स यु निड टु कन्ट्याक्ट द प्रोफेसर एट फर्स्ट. एन्ड फर द मास्टर्स आई अलवेज रिकमेन्ड every one to apply for the CSC scholarship, because yeah, there is a university scholarship. If you apply for the, because there is no difference between CSC and there is only money difference from money difference, stipend difference between the CSC and the university scholarship in the master's period. Like suppose you go with the CSC, there will be also English taught. If you choose university, there will be also English taught. So why not choosing the CSC? Yeah, why not? The thing is that there is less seats for the CSC, but if you get the CSC, it will be more beneficial for you, because there will be, I think, 2,500 or 3,000 stipend for the master's students if you got the CSC. But for the university, they will only provide you like 1,500 RMB or 2,000, so 1,000 RMB difference, which is like 20,000 rupees actually. So I always recommend if you want to apply for the CSC. But in order to apply, before applying, first of all, you for the masters, you have to contact a professor, and you have to get the acceptance from the professor. Like I think this application process is similar with the, I think, Japanese university as well, because if you want to study masters in Japan, you also need to contact the professor first, and then you can apply on that university. Like suppose you, like for the masters होइन, मैले कुनै युनिभर्सिटी हेरेँ होइन, त्यसमा मेरो कोर्स छ होइन, लाइक त्यसमा मेरो छ, अब मास्टर्समा होइन, एक्चुअली हजुरले जो मास्टर गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ, दे obviously know they are going for the research, right? And they have to publish papers as well. In the bachelors, obviously, like in Nepal, most of in the bachelor journal हामी print गर्दैन, but in the China, most of the students doing bachelor, they have their final thesis, they have to print the thesis, and they have to print the research, like little bit. If you want to publish the research, you can publish, but journal is, I think, important, and for the bachelor. So like in order to apply for the master, first of all, you are contacting any professor on the university in which you are going to enroll for your master's degree, right? So you choose the university. Now you see the institutions, right? Like on the masters, like suppose you choose a course called civil engineering, right? So on civil engineering, on which specific, like on which specific direction you want to go. So there will be the direction, right? You can go in the school of civil engineering, and you can, there will be institutions, right? So you can choose the institution on which institution you want to go, and you can find the professor's name in the website, right? Email and or yeah, so you can directly contact the professor, suppose you want to do some research, right? And that professor is also on that research, so you can contact that professor, and you have to get the acceptance letter from that professor at initial. If you got the acceptance letter, then if acceptance letter found one, then you can, now you can apply for the then now you can go ahead with the application process. So if initially CSC को लागि पनि त्यस्तै, university को लागि पनि त्यस्तै हो. For the masters, first you have to get the acceptance letter from the professor. So if you got the acceptance letter, you need to apply, you need to go in the application process. So you just have to apply, and I always recommend to apply for the CSC, right? So you can apply for the CSC, and then there will be like, I think for the master there will be no entrance test, there will be only interview. So the professor will be there, and yeah, some like officials will be there, and they will like take your interview. Yeah, and after the interview, like there is like 3 types, I think, in the CSC: first, second, and third in the CSC. So they will decide you after the interview which scholarship you want, and if you got that scholarship, yeah, so they will email you after some days that you got this scholarship, you want to join. You have to like pay some deposit kind of thing, and if you pay the deposit, there will be your seat, so you can just go and study your masters as well. And for the PhD, yeah, for the PhD is also same thing. You have to like, yeah, for the PhD is also same thing. You have to approach any professor at first, and you have to show them your research paper, because yeah, obviously in master you have to publish a research paper. So obviously when you are applying for the PhD, you need to show that your research paper which you published to the professor, like in order to apply for the PhD, right? Yeah, a kind of same thing. And if you also have to give the acceptance letter first for the PhD, and then you can apply for the application process. That's the way you can apply in the Chinese university. And main thing, never apply from the consultancy, right? Why you need to apply for the consultancy? You can just take my help, as I'm always there to help you guys, right? And at last, what I want to say, that if you guys like really confused, right? So the thing is that now the deadlines have been closed. Like some of the university have opened their portal to apply, like maybe mostly will be closed at the end of the July. So whether the language or whether the like any courses. So I the thing is that at last, what I want to say is that why you give that much amount, like $2,000-3,000 to give that one. And suppose many of the consultancies के हुन्छ कि लाइक तपाईँ मलाई यति पैसा दिनु होइन, म हजुरलाई 4 year स्कलरसिप दिन्छु, यसको त्यस टाइप. इट्स इम्पोसिबल. मैले त्यो भिडियोमा पनि भनेको थियो, no one can give you the full scholarship for all 4 years, because it depends on your CGPA, on your academic evaluation, right? Like suppose हजुरले पढ्नुभयो 1 वर्ष होइन, you got a full scholarship with a stipend, but in the next year, whether you get the scholarship or not, it depends on your GPA. It's for the masters, it does not matter, because masters is for research, right? Whether you fail or you not fail, you will going to get your, you are in the CSC, right? You are in the government, so you will going to get your scholarship. It does not matter. But in the undergraduate, it is obviously matter. Attendance matter, everything matter. So there will be academic evaluation. So if your academic evaluation is bad, obviously your scholarship will be going to be low. You will not going to get that much scholarship what you get in your first year, right? So university, but consultancy ke bhन्छ, right? You will going to get all 4 years. So that is a lie. Be aware of that, okay? And last ma ke bhanna chahन्छु, like if you guys like really want to like study in China, right? So just and one thing, let me clear, right? You can't walk. Actually, you can't walk over there, right? Yeah, just be true, right? You can't walk over there. Yeah, if you think like I can do a part-time job, obviously you can't do any part-time. Although you know the Chinese language, you can't do a part-time job, because it's fully illegal. If you like caught by the police, they will directly deport you. No any warning, nothing. Just directly deport to Nepal, and you can never apply to China. It's like that way. So kind of that confusion I make clear all of you. And at last, what I like, if you guys really want to apply, right, and you need help, so you can contact me. I will going to put my contact number and email in the description. You can contact me over there, and you can like WhatsApp me, or you can like, please guys don't call me, you can just text me over there, right, what you have problem, right? So like you can just email me, or first you can just like message me, WhatsApp me, like, and I will also put my Facebook link over there, so just try to message me first, don't call me actually, okay, and I will try to respond as much as possible. And at last, if you like, I will like you, if you like really want like that I can't apply, like I need help, so you can just ask me, if I have like time, okay, so I will apply for you, like, okay, so you can just I'm not saying just pay me like a consultancy, right? You just pay me the you just pay me like nominal fee, like for the like 400 RMB to 600 RMB, like for the university which I'm applying, and you will get the receipt as well, because I don't have money, right? I'm also a student, I don't have money to apply for this. So when you're applying for the university, application fee is required, right? So you need to give me the application fee and like a little bit nominal fee, like for working, like, because I'm giving my time for you guys, right, to apply. So you can just, I'm not saying like how much, it depends on you, right? And I can't assure you the scholarship, as I told you, right? It depends on you. No consultancy, but I don't know how consultancy will like assure you that you're going to get the full scholarship. It's obviously not that. I told you there is no corruption. You यस्तो भन्नु पाइँदैन, हजुरलाई यति पैसा दिइरहेको छु, मलाई एउटा स्कलरसिप फिट दिनु भनेर, त्यति चाइनामा करप्सन त्यस्तो छैन है. इट्स फुल्ली डिपेन्ड अन यर इन्ट्रान्स एक्जाम फर द युजी एन्ड अन यर इन्टरभ्यू. सो द्याट्स द काइन्ड अफ थिङ. यति भनेर म आज बिदा लिन्छु होइन. अनि लास्टमा फेरि भन्नु चाहन्छु भने च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब गर्नु होइन, एन्ड प्लिज सेयर दिस भिडियो विथ यर फ्रेन्ड्स एन्ड हु वान्ट्स टु रियली स्टडी. एन्ड if you have any question, just comment below. I will respond to you as soon as possible. Bye bye.